One of the questions I get asked all the time is, how do I know when a cymbal is finished? And we're going to use this discussion, and I'm going to highlight this cymbal here because I almost ruined this cymbal. So I finished this cymbal about 2 months ago, and I was really focusing on getting a very particular bell shape to it. It's a totally hand-formed bell. It's a 23-inch from my Prism series. The final weight is 2,609 grams. And like I said, I was really focused on the bell, and I got the shape where I wanted it, and I did an initial pass on the lathe, and it had a very smooth surface, and it was just kind of a clean-sounding cymbal right off the lathe. And I was instantly, what popped in my mind instantly was, I'll go in and hammer this again so I can get some more grit and smokiness and complexity. And so I set it aside for a little while, did some other projects, came back to it about a week later, and my friend was in the shop, and we were just tapping on some cymbals. And I said, yeah, I got this cymbal's almost finished. I'm probably going to go in and hammer it more. And he tapped it, or maybe I tapped it. So one of us played it, and he goes, why? Like, why do you need to hammer it? And that question kind of caught me off guard, and then I just went, and I played it a little bit more, and I said, I think you're right. I don't think it needs anything else. There's really not a point to continuing to alter this cymbal into something different. It had a feeling, a vibe was emanating off of it, saying, I'm done, don't touch me. And that's the big thing that all cymbalsmiths have to figure out is, how do we decide when a cymbal is finished? Because we could easily take that cymbal, do one more hammer strike, or take another 10 grams off on the lathe, and it's a different cymbal. It's being taken in a different direction, even if that's a mild sonic change. Or it could be something even more drastic. You could take 100 grams or 500 grams off the cymbal and turn it into something totally different. And there really is no answer to the question of when do you know when the cymbal is finished. It all comes down to the discretion of the maker. And the skill to really discern and know when a cymbal is finished is one of the best skills a cymbalsmith can have, and it's one I've tried to develop. It's one of the most important skills that I've really been working on developing for the past 7 years. And with a cymbal like this in particular, it comes right off the lathe and I play it, and there's, it's not quite fully what it's going to be. It needs time to rest. The shimmer and the sparkle and the wash is a little bit drier and more subdued. And time tends to do interesting things with this amazing instrument. We can hammer a cymbal, lathe it up, and then play it right after making it, day of, and it sounds phenomenal. And then you wait 2-3 days, maybe a week or 2 weeks, you play it, all of a sudden weird tones are popping out that weren't there because it was so choked. Other times you do the same thing and the opposite happens. You play it and you go, oh, this is awful. And then that time passes and all of a sudden it's just opened up in a way that it has, all of the weird stuff just kind of irons itself out, and it has this beautiful life to it. So I want to play this cymbal for you guys right now, and I could talk about why I was initially thinking I would change it, but I really think it turned out amazing. It's got this beautiful, warm, lush wash to it. It's a little bit of a cleaner sound, yet because of that hand-formed bell, it still maintains this kind of drier, or more dark, I'd rather, tone to it that I really dig. All right, so in conclusion, how do we know when a cymbal is finished? We don't. No one knows. It's up to the discretion entirely of the maker. Sometimes they make a good choice and they decide to stop at a certain point and that becomes the perfect point. Other times you do it wrong and you keep taking it further and you realize, oh, the best version of that cymbal was like 3 iterations ago. And that's really the beauty and also sometimes the frustration of being a cymbal maker, is determining when is a cymbal finished. But when you find a maker that has a trained ear and good sensibilities for how to craft the sound and also has an ear for music and can hear how the cymbal will fit in a musical context, then there's a better chance that that maker is going to be able to stop when they need to stop, to really finalize that cymbal in a place where it's about as good as it could ever be. And that's also the thing that I find interesting about this, is that pursuit of perfection. We're never going to find that perfect place where it sounds the best it possibly can. It's kind of an elusive point. I find that is true with our playing as well. We're never going to play that phrase perfectly, but the pursuit of that, the pursuit of finding the best possible sound, really is where the joy is in making music and especially in making cymbals. So please let me know what you think about this cymbal, and if you're interested in purchasing a cymbal of mine, I've got a website and a commission form, and I drop batches all the time. It's reveriedrums.com for that. But otherwise, please drop a comment below and let me know what you think of this topic, and keep an eye out for future videos. My name is Timothy Roberts. Thank you for watching. Also, like, subscribe, hit the bell if you want notifications. Sorry, I forgot that in the main part of the video.